Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex coming back in today with a brand new video, and as always, down title below, the top we're talking about today. So Recreators is back after its 1 week hiatus, and I gotta be honest with you guys. At first I was like, so this is gonna be a pretty relaxed, chill show, and I did not expect, the birdcage and all this stuff, all this stuff to be progressing in episode 16. I figured, I think this is listed for 22 episodes. I figured maybe episode 18 they'll actually hop into everything, maybe 19 because they had 19, 20, 21, 22. They'd have 4 episodes to get all this done, right? So I thought they would not hop into the whole birdcage thing now. And speaking of that, there's really kind of measuring the powers. They haven't exactly activated the birdcage yet. I believe it's kind of hard to follow, but this is just kind of, this is the preview, right? So one thing I did not like about all the power-ups was Celestia's. I think Celestia, you've had her being powered up through her, physical normal human body form, and now you put her in a mecha when your team already has a mecha. So I'm just kind of like, I think they, I think that Troika was juggling with these ideas, these thoughts, and I feel as if they dropped one of the balls, because you already have one robot mech on your team, and, and each character is supposed to be so unique with their powers, and the mecha was the most probably unique thing about the whole cast in terms of their powers. And I say unique because it's so much different than the rest of the cast. It's not like we haven't seen mechas. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just talking about in this show in general. Within this show's, just variety of powers, and I felt as if they dropped the ball with bringing another mecha in, since you already had one. I just kind of like, Celestia, you've done these things to power up Celestia in her human form, so why bring in her mecha? But I gotta say, the Hot Spring episode, all the girls are so stacked. From Celestia, from the nerdy girl, and the short black-haired girl that's helping, make this story, the creator. Even she was stacked. I did not see that coming. But I mean, Meteora's not, but that's the point. And even the hentai girl, of course, they're all stacked. And I'm up top. They're top heavy. And I was like, fan service is nice, cool. Every anime character is a 10 out of 12, 12 out of 10, and you guys have been with me, know that 12 out of 10 analogy for a long time. I say 12 out of 10 because they're ungodlike, they're unhuman-like. And I gotta say, there's a lot of tier 1 girls out there, but Celestia is a goddess. And that director, of course. It's like you always have this, this great-looking teacher, or this great-looking, government official, I should say, yeah, because that's what the director is in the show. You always have these just great foxy girls, and they never abuse fan service for him. Yeah, of course, yes, you're getting other 12 out of 10 looking woman, but then when you have you have that goddess, that one just kind of like, the one you could clearly take your hat off to, they never abuse it. And the director, all they did is get her drunk and showed a little bit of cleavage, and I'm so disappointed. And usually after I set up a skit like that, which they're not really even skits, they're just kind of things I think in my head, and I just come up and cut clips, and that's how I want to introduce this or present this topic in my thoughts. I'm not gonna say, usually after I get done with something like that, I say, but in all seriousness, no, because I am being serious. Why didn't they show the director? I'm so upset right now. Okay, now back on track, because I'm not going to say all seriousness, because I am being serious. I'm pissed off that they didn't show the director. But in all seriousness, though, Meteor says they have some kind of secret weapon. I'm not sure if we've already been told that secret weapon, and she just didn't say what it was, and she's just kind of assuming we know. That's why she just said secret weapon, because she's assuming we know what that is. Or I guess Studio Troika was assuming that we knew what she was talking about. I'm not sure what the secret weapon is exactly, but nonetheless, guys, there was not a lot to talk about in this episode. Celestia did get her license though, which is pretty damn cool. But nonetheless, I gotta say, I really enjoyed that fan service, and I'm not someone that's gonna say, yeah, the fan service. Oh yeah, sure, I like some eye candy. Sure, I'm a male. I like looking at 12 out of 10 girls, whether they're real or they're not real. I mean, looks are looks at the end of the day, right? But dang, Celestia has something special. But that director though, and that black-haired, short-haired girl. If I was in the show, I may have to make her my wife. I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna end the video here. I'm off topic, and I'm sorry, but God, I love that fan service.